I got a controller in my hand. Which means it's time for games of the video game variety. Alright, so yeah, this is going to be like the last session I'm going to be doing on Final Fantasy IV for now. Unless it somehow pops up randomly at some point. But for the most part, we're pretty much done here. I've beaten the game and whatnot. I'm just wanting to see if I can get a few more things here. Especially to try to get the bestiary done here. Because we're literally only missing one entry on the bestiary. And it's a super rare monster. Like, I don't even think if I did have Siren, I don't even think that would help with this. If I'm not mistaken. But basically, in order to get this monster, it's a rare chance of it hatching from an egg. Basically, what we're looking for is the yellow dragon. And hopefully this won't take too long. And then, next thing I'm going to do is start grinding some of the summon drops and whatnot. And just go from there. Hey, we're getting a little bit of Gil, a little bit of EXP here. Excuse me. That. Fire might be enough. No, not quite. Okay. I got you. See, there's lava over here. Cecil, calm down, my man. Good job, Kane. Not too sure how long I'm gonna be streaming for. It's a little unusual for me to be streaming this early in the morning on my day off, which, I mean, I don't mind doing. It's, a little change of pace. I just don't know how long I'm going to be going for. But as soon as I'm done with this session, I'm not going to end it just yet. I'm going to be going and revising my RPG list that I've gotten so far. With Final Fantasy IV beaten, it has gone up to 19 games now. So, pretty exciting stuff. And I had, I'd gone through the list, and I had randomized all the entries, so I actually don't know what the original order was off the top of my head. So, it's gonna be completely, just, I'm basically redoing the whole thing. Dang it, Kane. That was my fault. That could have been a yellow dragon for all I know. And we're a little beefy, so we don't really have to worry about enemies too much. start running away from these guys. Just to save a little bit of time. Not an ambush. That's an egg. Hey, that's exactly what we want. Nice. Okay, they're not as strong as I thought they were. But of course we didn't get anything from it. But you can grind sirens off those guys. I don't know, it's probably not too reliable. Let's make sure. I didn't get an achievement or anything, which is interesting. That looks like that's everything. Yep, there it is, Yellow Dragon. That's what we were missing. Right, so that was actually a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be with that, truth be told. So now, we're concentrating on enemy drops. I kind of want to do the goblin first, so we're going to go to the moon, back to the final dungeon. Because if I'm not mistaken, there's a final room, or not a final room, there's a room where the only two encounters is the Flame Princess and the Little Murderer. If I'm not mistaken. And Little Murderer does drop the Goblin Summon. I'm going the wrong way. But I'm actually going to double check that. Just a Little Murderer. Yes, he does drop it. Okay. Because funny enough, not all the Goblin species actually drop the Goblin Summon. Same with the Bomb. And this will also buff up our level a little bit. Unfortunately, I did save, so I did a quick save by accident early on in the previous session, so I don't have any sirens on me. So it's gonna be a little difficult grinding for the Flame Princess. Got some cherry Dr. Pepper with me today. It's been a little bit since I had some cherry Dr. Pepper. So unfortunately I can't land here. Just to save time. Unless I encountered the Darkened Age, then I'm gonna be running. Because that's also another drop I need to try to get. See, that's what aliens literally look like. want to leave. Okay. Here we are again. So what we need to do is get towards the lower level to get back to that room. I think it's a straight route, if I'm not mistaken. The guy just hit me with a sword and ran off? What a jerk. We'll take this guy on, though. Very nice. It's at the very bottom of this place, isn't it? Level ups are always good. I figured. I think we can grind something decent from those dragons. If I'm not mistaken. We want to go down this way? Nope, other way. Yeah, it's this room here. A blue dragon. Okay, here's your room. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, we can only encounter the Little Murderer and the Flam Princess in this room. I could be wrong, but more than likely I am. I am, okay. Wait, Radius not level 70? Oh, look at that. Okay. Let me see if, well, I'll just go to the bestiary. If there's a chance the Gold Dragon can draw something decent. A Silver Apple, okay. It's very rare, but it is possible. Silver Apple, okay. So I didn't even attack you! Oh shoot, okay. I'll take this. Now it's just a matter of are we going to be able to get the item drop. It's loading up the music. Jeez. And you really cannot take a hit. Dry ether. Hey, there he is, okay. Hey guys, look, I got a weakness. Nah, man, I'm good. This is what I'm wanting to get, a lot of these guys. I wonder if I can encounter the Silver Dragon on his home. This is a pretty decent room to grind in as well. Because you can also get a chance to get some rarer drops. How much MP I can get from these guys? That's the only one. His name is Little Murder. And he's coming for you? Question mark? Nice, Rosa. Potion. Okay, you can fight dino zombies in here too. Don't think they dropped. No, I think that was the one with the cursed ring, maybe. And plus, I can always teleport out of here, too. If I really need to get out of here at any point. Yeah, let's just start running away. Well, maybe if it's just one of these guys. Nah, I really should be running away. Of course, it's an ambush. Literally nothing to that guy. Yeah. Not an ambush. Edge, you're a ninja. You're supposed to be preventing us from getting ambush, I think. That's how ninjas work, right? Yeah, this guy I'll just take on because he's literally nothing. So I gotta remember, if I do get that drop from the Flame Princess, it is a key item. I was thinking Little Murder was a more prominent encounter in this room. Speaking of. I don't know what you can steal from them. Probably just a potion. No luck. Seasoned hero? Huh. That achievement popped up. Sorry, some soda. Drinking from my Scooby-Doo mug. I don't know if I ever mentioned it on stream, but I love coffee mugs. It's not something I actively collect for, but whenever I see a coffee mug with a design I really like, I do tend to go for it. I got a couple I don't drink from that are more display. Like I ordered the Doki Doki Literature Club mug when that came out. I got that on display. I don't drink from it. And there's some novelty mugs I got on display. I got like 2 shelves above my kitchen sink, and they were pretty nice there. Got a few other like little knickknacks up there too. Like I got a Dr. Pepper foam finger promotional item they were doing at work. Some designer glasses. I got a Rick and Morty mug from Christmas one year that somebody got me, but I don't hate Rick and Morty by any means. I think that the show's perfectly fine. It's just I'm not, you know, it's just not something I'm into. But I mean, like I said, I don't think it's a bad show or anything. And I've caught a couple episodes of Rick and Morty. I think it's perfectly okay. Couldn't tell you anything about the past couple seasons though. I do have some designer glass, like Harry Potter glasses as well, and but we can see a lot about the author, as one should, but Harry Potter is just like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Harry Potter plays a big part in me getting into reading. Like, heck, I probably wouldn't even read manga if it wasn't for Harry Potter, truth be told. And Harry Potter's always gonna be that little, you know, gonna have a special place with me, but let's just say I don't actively go buy Harry Potter merchandise nowadays because of all the things the author has done. But I will continue to read Harry Potter whenever I get the hankering for it, though, and that I will do. I mean, I already own the books, so. And let's be fair, a lot of stories has some pretty bad authors too, and some of those stories are really renowned, but you know, the author's a terrible person or something like that. So I mean, if anybody reads Harry Potter, I'm not gonna shame them or anything. That's completely fine. I get it. I really do. But that's just my 2 cents. Well, I don't have 2 cents hanging around here, but still. Where are you guys going? And Kane was never seen again. Could you imagine if that game actually played like that? Like permanent death situations like that? That'd be an interesting take on Final Fantasy IV. There's actually a actually part of the Final Fantasy IV randomizer, there is actually permanent death. You can enable that if you want to. Hopefully, Final Fantasy IV randomizers gets picked randomly at some point. I wouldn't mind doing it. It's not in the cards for me to actively play it anytime soon, I would say. But if it gets randomly picked, I will be all up for it. I might actually do some. I might actually do some randomly picked games today as well. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go. I just know for a moment I'm gonna be streaming this. Streaming the RPG list revision. Gonna stop there, and then later on today, I'll probably stream again later tonight or so. Not too sure how long I'm gonna have this session go on for, though. Two hours is gonna be the minimum, though. I am gonna keep it at least a minimum 2 hours, like I normally do. I was about to say I'm hoping to get something, but I did fight the yellow dragon, so I did do something. Or managed to accomplish something there. I wish there was a way you can increase item drop rates. Like, not necessarily getting the rare item, just something to be able to get a guaranteed drop at the very least. So at least you know you're getting an item each time. And I think it goes to show that, or it goes to say, I don't know how you say it, but, the fact that I'm even still trying to play Final Fantasy IV, trying to get, like, a completion in a way, I think says something to how much I really enjoy Final Fantasy IV. Maybe I need some healing. Give or take 40 minutes. These are pretty easy. Scan yourself all you want, little murderer. I will not follow you for your little tricks. But, more than likely when I do stream later on today, I will definitely be going to Hades. Hades or Disguise 6. One of the two. I'm feeling more Hades, I'll be honest. But we'll see when it comes up. Hey JC, it goes it. Just doing some little extra grinding. Hope things are doing alright on your end. Oh, big stretch. Want this one. This is the guy I want. Right? He said, no guys, I swear, I'm vulnerable to lightning. I'm doing okay. That's good to hear. I saw where you completed your grind for Kelia earlier on Twitter. Putting in all that work, man. Oh, wait, I don't want to fight this guy. So, guys, why are you leaving me behind? Good luck, Edge. This guy's just gonna take down. Got a red thing. Yeah, we're getting decently quick with grinding, thankfully. That's cool. I'm planning on getting back into... I've decided if, later tonight if I want to do Disgaea 6 or if I want to go to Hades. Because I'm going to be doing another stream later tonight. This was just like a little morning, little grinding / send-off to Final Fantasy 4. Since, I mean, I'm pretty much beating the game at this point. Well, I mean, I have beaten the game. It's just I'm just doing some extra grinding. I don't know. I might do both. We'll see how it goes tonight. Because I'm kind of interested with Disgaea 6, trying to go for the other endings. I think that's what I'm going to focus on next in Disgaea 6. I just have to look up how to get them. Because I'm not 100% sure what they are. Okay, so I've only encountered a Flame Prince without Sirens once. Which I'm kind of surprised I didn't even encounter him once without it. Okay, no drop. Ah, speaking of devil, okay. Roses, that was very unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not really bothered with the other engines myself, so that would be interesting. Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, if I'm going to stream Disgaea 6, that's what I'm going to focus on. I think it's... You know what? I think that's what I'm going to aim for streaming first tonight. I think I'm going to do some Disgaea 6. Headbanging to the music. It's very headbangable music. Alright, let's see. Ah, no luck. Good job, Dino Zombie. Alright. Alright, little murderer. It's time for you to little drop that summon, please. I at least connected the dots to them giving you weapons from Max Master so you disguise is actually literally helpful because of nether research, though it also makes the hunt for equipment and item world more pointless. Interesting. I have to keep that in mind. So win some, lose some, I guess. Yeah, that's a pretty much of a win some, lose some thing right there. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about Disguise 6. It feels like it's been a little bit since I hopped onto it. In fact, I need to make sure my controller is charged for it. Let me get that plugged in so it's charging before I forget. I was looking at some Switch Pro controllers when I was at work. I should have got one, but I was just a little lazy. Basically, you get a free common tier 39 item, which you can then research to get the other tier 39 items, and potentially the legendary rarity of those items. Okay. Interesting. They really did try to simplify it with this guy 6, didn't they? Good. I just lifted my Switch and it's like, hey, Sonic Colors is out. You want to play it? I'm like, nah, I'm alright. The Pro controllers are decent. I'm using one of those right now. Yeah, I want to get one at some point. I wonder. I have the attachment to use my GameCube controller. I wonder if I can use that for Disguise 6. I'll have to test that out. I don't know if that's only Smash only on Smash Ultimate you can use that for. Oh, Sonic Colors has a patch now? That's good. Hopefully they fix out all the bugs with Sonic Colors, because I know that is considered one of the better Sonic games. And it also fascinates me with Sonic Colors about how there's just an argument about what glitches was real glitches and what glitches wasn't real glitches. It's pretty funny. Like, I don't know why in the back of my head it's like, oh, this is Glitchgate or something. I was about to say, please don't preserve Redia. No, some other fighters like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Fighter Z apparently allows for the GameCube controller. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, yeah, only if it's not an inconvenience to you, but yeah, I'll have to check myself too. But it probably wouldn't. I'm like you, it probably isn't compatible. I just definitely have to get a Switch Pro controller. They're not really expensive either. At least the ones I saw at work weren't. They were like $30 a thing. Which, you know, controllers nowadays, that's not a bad price. Also, to my excitement, I actually learned that there is still one GameStop that is still open around this area. They did not all close down, which is interesting. So, at least as far as I know, it's still open. So I'm gonna have to go over there and check it out at some point. See maybe what kind of stuff they got over there. And apparently someone was telling me this is a GameStop that actually sells older games, too, so that'll be really interesting. Nope. I'll let you dragons do your dragon dance or whatever you're doing over there. Oh, I'm curious. I wonder if, oh, what was the name of that SNK game? The SNK game with all the female fighters. I wonder if that's actually compatible with the game controller. That would be pretty funny. As of right now, the Ultimate is the only fighting game I got for Smash. Or for Smash. For a Switch. But hey, at least I'm up to 4 Switch games now. 5 if you want to count the Phantom Brave Soul Nomad combo as 2 games. And I should be getting Doki Doki Literature Club at some point for Switch. And then I did pre-order the Makai Kingdom Unlosing Ranger combo. So I'll be getting that later down the road as well. Only to find us the controllers for SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy, the ultimate in SNK Fighters. Exactly. The ultimate one. Like, I know that fighting game's a little odd, to say the least. But I'd like to get as many fighting games as possible, just to mess around with them and have, like, just have a fun time. AKA, when Homer comes down to visit me, I'm going to challenge him in it. I know the plan right now is he said he would like to come down and visit next year. We'll just have to see how things go. Because who knows where we'll be at by the time next year rolls around. But if he does, I'm looking forward to it because I'm planning on... Because what I would like to do with Homer is... I'll have to see if he's up to it. Is I want to just like have like us streaming like a gauntlet of fighting games where we challenge each other to just keep score. Yeah, I think that could be a pretty fun time, because I got some weird fighting games over here. Yeah, they made some questionable decisions in that, but not even getting into the kind of weird, awkward visual designs, yeah. Some of the character picks was pretty cool, though, I'll admit that. Like, Shermie came back, we got the girl from World Heroes, we got, Mrs. X came back, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, I think it'll be a fun time. And it wouldn't necessarily be just fighting games. Basically anything with a competitive mode in it would be up for the docket. So, like, I have Mario Kart on Super Nintendo. That would be something we would challenge each other in. And stuff like that. Evil Zone. We can't forbid Evil Zone. I have to rematch him in Cooking Fighter How as well. Because if I'm not mistaken, he beat me the last time we fought each other in that. I do got to, before long, it might actually be a good streaming thing to do. I have to go through some of the fighting games I have and unlock everything. Like, I'm trying to think of something. Like, Inuyasha Feudal Combat, I haven't gotten all the characters in that yet. And stuff like that. It's wild that SNK Heroines is canon and actually the first appearance of Samurai after brought all the dead people back. Oh, is it canon? That's crazy if SNK Heroines is canon. Yeah, before we know it, King of Fighters 15 will be here before too long. Speaking of, 10 more days for Melty Blood. I caught the new trailer footage. It's pretty good. I'm actually kind of liking the new girl. She's well, not new, but the new girl from Melty Blood. But she's looking like somebody I might try out. No, I think her name was. Yeah, apparently super canon in between 14 and 15. That's crazy. Huh. I mean, if that's what they want to do. So basically what you're telling me is there's a possibility for Skullomania to be in King of Fighters 15. Sure I didn't, okay. Oh, so yeah, no, yeah, okay. Looking interesting, I want to check her and follow out, yeah. Pretty excited for it. And I still want to try her, but I think those two will be better character picks for me. Yeah, it's, like, I say I want to try, like, I'm going to main this character, but I won't really know until I actually get my hands on the game and play everybody. Especially in a case like Melty Blood, because Melty Blood's not a game series that I have too much experience with. Also, I don't think the DLC is canon, unfortunately, darn it. Curses DLC. That would make sense, because SNK seems like they make a thing about their DLC not being canon, because Samurai Showdown's DLC ain't canon either, as far as I know. Oh, that's gonna be a fun one to challenge Homer in Samurai Showdown. I gotta make sure to pick up the controllers too, before too long. I'm just gonna have to go to the game store at some point. Not GameStop, but the retro game store that's near me. Because even if they don't have, like, original SNES controllers and whatnot, I know they have, like, modern ones. SDK basically does the canon story as the base game, and then DLC is like fun bonus items, so they might be moving away with that with 15. Yeah. Very true. I have a feeling that probably most of King of Fighters 15's DLC is probably going to be characters that wasn't in the base roster for 14. That's what I have a feeling that it's going to be. Well, maybe like one or two extra ones thrown in. It's probably going to be easier just to grind out regular goblins for the summon rather than Little Murderer here. Just because the sheer number of them you can fight on the overworld is a little bit more. I might do that. I might switch gears about that. Because for the Flame Princess, I really just need to get a Siren. It's just going to be a little tricky grinding for him. Yeah, let's do that. Let's switch gears. Plus, I need to check something out on the B-Series as well. These I do want to fight. Because I need to get the enemy summon from these guys as well. Also, a little fun tip if anybody happens to see this later down the road. If you're in a pickle and you need to fight these guys, just do lightning on the one of the dart grenades and he just does this. Instantly killing anything that it's well, for the most part, killing anything in its, on the enemy formation. Sit in these comfy chairs here. I'm assuming they're comfy anyway. Before we go back to Earth... Can I land up here? Yes, I can. Okay, the face doesn't do anything. Got it. This is actually, one of the, okay. So, if you do the Thunder Trick here, the Dart Grenade actually won't kill the viruses. It's kinda silly. I guess because they're viruses? Just didn't know if they added anything with the face. I figured not. Despite them saying it's a pixel remaster, they did added a few things to this that later versions had. Like they added additional shops here and there that only appeared in the 3DS version, if I'm not mistaken. I never played the 3DS version before. I need to, though. What am I doing? Check something with the bestiary real quick. Also, shout out to Mystic Quest having the best font. Oh, speaking of Meltable stuff, French Bay confirmed they're working on the... Oh, are they? Nice. That's good to hear. I actually played a little bit of Under Night. I had a pretty fun time with Under Night, but I played Vanilla Under Night. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm kind of curious about that. I guess that marks out the possibility of them doing a Disgaea fighting game, but that was a long shot. I need to go... Here we go. I mean, not the giant. I need to, Oh, you can't actually go over there? Oh, maybe it's over here. No, that's cave. Oh, I think I know how to get back there. Let's see. Where's that place at? Okay, here we go. Okay, so the Tower of Sod doesn't even have it. Got it. I never played Under Night, but like I couldn't get into the first version though. I only really started to care in the following version. Gotcha. Like I tried it out, at least vanilla version. I tried it out because a lot of buddies was into it at the time, and from what I played, it was pretty good. I just wasn't really too good at it. But then again, I didn't put too much time into it. But ABK being in that was who I mained was Dude Man from ABK. That's who I mained in Under Night. Kami actually showed me some pointers with him. It was a pretty fun time. Okay, where I need to go here. I should have grinded more on these guys. Before we start fighting the goblins, I want to test something out. I'm 100%, well, maybe not 100%, but I'm fairly certain that I can't go back over here. Wait. Oh, my hovercraft's over here. That's right. Oh, wait. It's over here. If I'm not mistaken, the original version, the hover guy would just go into your cargo hold. Here, they just kind of just made it float underneath you. No! I also got to park away from the hovercraft now, or I also just going to automatically pick it up. See, I know the Nickelodeon fighting game is actually going to be coming out fairly soon, October 5th, and I am legitimately gonna try that out. And I know they actually said they're gonna do, at the very least, 2 DLC characters for that game. So that'll be interesting. I'm alright. You can keep your iron backs. It's a save point. Dang it. Another back attack. Alright, cool. Really? Okay. I figured that was the case. I didn't think that was the way you were gonna block it with, but yeah, that's pretty funny. So yeah, I would have to grind Sirens, like, the hardest way possible then. But we're not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to grind on goblins. No, I already got you guys. I don't need more of you. In fact, I got one too many, actually. Oh yeah, Deltarune came out, the new chapter. I have not played it. I actually haven't played Deltarune at all, but... with Deltarune, I was just gonna wait a little bit until it was complete. I'm not too sure how many chapters it's gonna be. Somebody was mentioning 7 chapters for Deltarune, which, that would be kind of crazy. But I can just tell looking at Deltarune, because I know all about Chapter 1. Chapter 2 I haven't looked too much into. But I think I would enjoy Deltarune a little bit more than Undertale. Which I have played Undertale. Which, you know, I enjoy my time with Undertale. Definitely something I'm going to be revisiting later down the road, though. Yeah, I believe 7 is the number. Want to say that's official, but not super sure. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I just saw one guy on Twitter saying this, so you know when one person on Twitter says it, it's gotta be true, right? Sword rat. I'm supposed to be getting my copy of Bug Fables pretty soon, actually, on PS4. That's another RPG I've been looking forward to playing. A lot of people tell me that if I'm a fan of Paper Mario, I would enjoy Bug Fables. Which, just going by screenshots, yeah, that looks about right. And then, of course, there's all the backlog RPGs that I gotta go through. But as soon as Hades wraps up, I will be actually starting to work on that. It's pretty nice that they took it out where you don't lose Gil anymore when you run from battles. This version of Final Fantasy IV is kind of unique, because basically what they're doing with the Pixel remasters, they're all running on the same engine of sorts. So there's gonna be there's some minute things that the engine, because of the engine, that's going to be carrying over to each Final Fantasy game. Because right off the bat, there's a... Thanks speedrunners have found a Final Fantasy 1 pixel remaster where your character gets petrified, but the enemies can still petrify, or still attack that petrified character. So what speedrunners has done is, because of Final Fantasy 1, enemies focus on whoever's on the top position of your party. So, what speedrunners are doing, they're petrifying the first character, and enemies are just going to try to keep attacking that character. It's really unique. What I'm really going to be curious about is, because of the way this engine is, how Final Fantasy VI is going to be, because between the first 6 Final Fantasy, 6 is the most unique out of all of them, and, yeah, I'm just curious how 6 is gonna turn out with this engine. wonder what the current record is for some of the Final Fantasy speedrun or pixel remasters. Specifically 4. Current world record for Final Fantasy 1 pixel remaster is 2 hours and 5 minutes. Okay. That's glitchless. Okay. What about 4? Currently, there is no speedruns for Final Fantasy 4 Pixel Remaster. That's interesting. Yeah, there's actually 2 speedruns for the PlayStation version of Final Fantasy 4. That's pretty cool. Okay. I could probably never speedrun a Final Fantasy game. I just get too invested into just looking at everything, doing all kinds of stuff. Might just need to give it a few weeks. Someone's probably working on it. True. Fair. Yeah, this game is still fairly new. I'll be keeping an eye on it. I'm legitimately wanting to see how a speedrun of Pixel Remaster 4 looks. The only speedrun game I feel decently comfortable doing, and it's a silly category to be fair, is Disgaea 1 mid-boss percent. Which I currently have the world record for, but nobody counts it, so... Oh, why did I run to that? But that's the PlayStation 2 version. I'm actually wanting to do a mid-boss percent of Disgaea 1 complete. See how fast I can get that. You know what? Maybe that's a little bonus thing tonight. Maybe I'll do an attempt at it. They are. I love watching a lot of RPGs speedruns. Even some of the RPGs I never played, I'm always interested in some of the speedruns for them. Like, I still got this one of Persona 4 Golden speedrun that I got saved, but it's 10 hours long. I just have to find the time to watch it at some point. But I'm like, huh, speedrun of Persona 4. That could be interesting. And of course, I love Final Fantasy 7 speedruns. There's actually tips and tricks I use from 7 speedruns that I use in my normal playthroughs of 7. Yeah, same. 9, I actually haven't watched too many speedruns in 9. I have to go check them out at some point. But yeah, definitely for sure for 7, like. Before speedrunning, I never really used grenades at all, but thanks to 7 speedruns, I abuse grenades like crazy now. Right. 8's another speedrun that I'm always interested in looking up, but I just never have the time to do it. Because Final Fantasy VIII is very easy to break. Like, you can literally break that game in the first couple hours if you want to. Like, I really do enjoy, if we're not counting story, I really do enjoy Final Fantasy VIII. I still think 8 has probably some of the best Easter eggs in the series, too. Like, underneath the weird story that it is, you can tell there was a lot of fun that was had with Final Fantasy VIII. Plus, Gilgamesh is in it, so, you know. Then again, you can say that for a lot of Final Fantasy games that Gilgamesh is in it. From what I understand, actually, Gilgamesh has the most appearance from a Final Fantasy game to date. Like, Cloud's only second behind him. But I don't know, I think Cloud might actually have more appearances than Gilgamesh at this point. Thanks to Smash Brothers. Night is kind of fun because it encourages you to race to get to Steiner's true ultimate weapon, and as far as I know, it's a game where you actually need to make use of every party member. Yes. I do love low-level runs of Final Fantasy IX because it's actually encouraged to go through as much of the game as possible at a low level because of the way that game's level system works. Heck, there's actually a playthrough on YouTube. I never got around to watching it, but somebody did a level 1 run of Final Fantasy IX, and I'm like, that seems really interesting. Because I can actually see that being really viable. Yeah, he does. I'm gonna look at it. I wonder if that's somebody has actually kept count with that. I'm gonna look that up real quick. It doesn't seem like somebody's keeping count, but, it probably is Gilgamesh. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, Gilgamesh has probably had more video game appearances than Cloud at this point. Simply because he is in a lot of the older Final Fantasy game bonus dungeons in early Final Fantasy games at this point. And from what I understand, every appearance of Gilgamesh is the same Gilgamesh. It's not like different Gilgameshes. Because he can shapeshift and whatnot. Because in 9, he looks a little funny. But from what I understand, it is the same Gilgamesh. I got a 10. You might be right. Because I know for sure 8's Gilgamesh is the same as 5's Gilgamesh. I'm pretty sure that's true of 12 and 14 at least. Okay. Yeah, I'm 100% sure, no, that 8's Gilgamesh is the same as 5's. Dissidious is 5's. Chocobo Dungeon is probably a different Gilgamesh. But we'll keep it simple and just say any version of Gilgamesh is just one Gilgamesh. Yeah, I'm fairly certain Gilgamesh has more appearance than Cloud. But you can, I mean, Cloud does have some advantages because he has appeared in games that Gilgamesh hasn't, and that's even within Square Enix's library. Because he was in Chocobo Racing. Gilgamesh was never in a Chocobo Racing game. What else? Cloud's got the advantage of being in Smash Brothers. He's got the advantage of being Air Guys. God bless the ring. Both him and Gilgamesh have been in gacha games. That's funny. It's just funny to think about. I do gotta look into the 14 and 11 Gilgameshes. I don't know how they handle Gilgamesh in those games. 12 is just pretty funny. I love that Gilgamesh in 12. And I do know 13-2's Gilgamesh is the same as 5's as well. Right. And that's where you can say Cloud might have more appearances than Gilgamesh, just simply because he has outside Square's library representation. Funny enough, Cecil actually has appeared in more than just Final Fantasy IV in this video. He actually was in the, another Super Nintendo game as a shopkeeper, which is pretty funny. But outside of that, that's really all of Cecil's appearance. Though, he's a fantastic tank in Brave Exvius, though. Which is kind of funny because you went, well, no, that makes sense. Cecil being a tank. 14's version is really good. He got both his parents as 2 separate fights. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like what they can bring into the him having multiple forms. I know he was in Type 0, but I don't know if he had multiple forms in Type 0 or not. I'm really partial to the first fight, though. I prefer his first form, myself, compared to his, well, I don't know. I guess it depends on the time of day which form I like more. I just like the fact that he's a sword hunter, is my biggest thing with him. I love it when they actually play up that angle with him. Which I think he's fantastic at 12 because he's literally got Eldrick's sword in that game, which is pretty funny. Or not Eldrick's sword. It's some sword from Dragon Quest. And unlike from what Homer was telling me, unlike the fake swords he has in 12, the Dragon Quest sword is actually the real deal sword. It has the new remix, and besides being a really fun grab bag of his encounters, you can also have new remixes for his theme. And oh, that's cool. That's really cool. His theme at 13.2 is fantastic. If you ever listen to 13.2's version of Gilgamesh's theme, oh my goodness, you can say a lot about 13.2, and I'm with you. But that theme at 13.2 is pretty great. Yeah. That's always been my favorite angle with him. He almost got Excalibur 2 in Final Fantasy 9, but his friend's like, I'm gonna bring you the other one instead. Fun fact, I've never gotten Excalibur 2 in Final Fantasy 9. Like, if I put my 9 to it, maybe, but once again, that's, I would be terrible at speedrunning Final Fantasy games, because I just like to take my time and just enjoy everything. 9, you would have to skip a lot of stuff in order to get Excalibur 2. But there is an exploit. See, now I wish 9's Gilgamesh was actually him, because I love the idea that he's actually found the best sword and just decided to leave it, right? Because, you know, Gilgamesh would be that big nincompoop that would do that. Apparently, speaking of Final Fantasy IX, apparently it's being remade, which for one, I don't know if I believe that, and two, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I think Final Fantasy IX doesn't really need a remake. I know people who worked on Final Fantasy IX did say that they wanted to make a sequel to Final Fantasy IX, but none of them ever said anything about a remake of 9. But I know the only reason why that's coming up is because Final Fantasy IX is getting that television series. Supposedly. There was more to that. There was other games that was part of that 9 remake news. What was the other stuff with it? Oh, that's right. Along with the rumor about the Final Fantasy IX news, they're also going to do a remaster of Tactics, which that would be really, really nice to have a remaster of Tactics. I would be looking very forward to that. It's kind of weird. I think the game could mostly use a little touching up, but also Square is dumb and lost their original files for 9. Did they lose the original files for 9? Oh, you know what? That would make a lot of sense because I think the PS4 version of 9 is based off the PC version. That would make sense. So the re-release is notably worse than the others. I can see why they might just want to do a remake. Yeah, because fortunately they were able to find the code for 8, funny enough. Which, that is still hilarious, but... I know at the very least the original backgrounds were all lost. Okay. That really sucks. I can't exactly... See, okay, so 9 was released in 2000. Like, part of me says I kind of understand them not keeping the original files. But at the same time, you look at a company like Nintendo, who literally backed up everything they ever did, which is insane. Because that big Nintendo leak that happened, they had, like, files backed up for, like, ages. It was kind of insane. Like, heck, that's how we figured out that Luigi originally was meant to be in Super Mario N64 at one point. That he actually had a model and everything. I don't know. I feel like even during that time, if I was working at a company like Square, I would keep all the files. I mean, heck, even Kingdom Hearts, they didn't even keep the original files because what the re-releases of Kingdom Hearts 2, they had to build that thing from scratch. And they didn't even have a PC version to fall back on either with Kingdom Hearts. They literally had to build that thing from scratch, which is why it's kind of a little bit different compared to the original PS3 version. I don't know. I'll have to see. Maybe a remake of 9 won't be too bad. If the remake of 9 does happen, I'll be interested, just hoping it's not intended to be like a Final Fantasy VII remake deal. I love how 9 plays. I don't think they need to... Yeah, I feel like if they do remake 9, I don't think it's going to be a total revamp like remake. I think... No, I don't see that happening. Like, if anything, they might do like a remaster, or they might do like they did with the Final Fantasy VIII remaster, where they updated a lot of the models but kept the core gameplay the same. I also felt that way about 7, but 9 in particular is my favorite class of Final Fantasies. Oh, fair enough. 9's a very good Final Fantasy game. Like, 7 is my personal favorite, but I think 9 is generally the best Final Fantasy game. Like, I love the characters in 9, I love the story in 9, I love a lot of things about 9. And I can fully admit when the game is better than 7, despite me loving 7 the most. Yeah, we'll just have to... Well, for one, we'll have to see if the rumor's even real. But honestly, I'm more looking forward to a Tactics Remaster if that happens. I'm trying to read some news up on it real quick. I'm having a hard time finding a lot of news on it just because it just comes up with the anime thing. Until I get my hopes up, 5 Pixel Master turns out really good. That'd be another favorite. Okay. Yeah, I know Homer's looking pretty excited for the 5 Pixel Remaster. Which I know the Pixel Remasters aren't really going to have anything extra to them. But I don't really know much about the bonus content that 5 got over the years after the original version. Like, I know it got a few more classes, but that's all I can really think of with 5's. Like, I don't know if it actually got any extra bosses or anything. Admittedly, I never beaten 5. I didn't get too far in 5 whenever I gave it a shot. The new classes were more or less... Okay, gotcha. I think with the Pixel Remaster, I'll finally give 5 another shot. I'm not gonna play it day 1, though, like I did with 4. I'm gonna purchase it day 1, but I'm not gonna stream it day 1. Same with 6. 6 I'll definitely buy day 1, but I'm gonna hold off on those. Oh, I also got my cables in that I can actually stream from a PSP. I'll have to just get a new PSP now at this point, but they're pretty cheap. Like, I see a bunch of Japanese imported PSPs that goes for, like, just $100, and I'm probably just gonna pick up one of those. Like, they're region free, so you can play any games on them. The only thing is the buttons are a little bit backwards on a Japanese PSP, so that would be just something to get used to. I'll probably just wait to buy any of them, but I like to grab 1 and 5 at some point. I highly recommend Pixel Remaster 1. It's very, very good. The music's fantastic. The quality of life changes are really good. It's a really good way of experiencing the original version of Final Fantasy 1. And then you have the PSP version of 1 if you ever wanted to, like, experience Final Fantasy 1 with the MP system and all that. But yeah, with the Pixel Remaster, I honestly don't see a reason why you need to play the, any other version of the original 1. I think it's probably the best version if you want to play that particular version of Final Fantasy 1. Right? Like, come on, Square. Put it, at the very least, put it on Switch. Like, these games are really good for portable mobile, especially with the quick save system. It's really good for a Switch. But they're like, nah, we'll see if demand is high enough. You know demand's high enough, Square. Square is so frustrating. But let's not forget, Square is also the same company that was going to give the Ultimate Naruto team, let them handle the Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I'm like, really? You're going to let the Ultimate Naruto team handle the remake of Final Fantasy VII? I'm glad they changed their mind on that, though. They're like, yeah, this ain't going so well. We should do remake ourselves. It's like, you don't think? Really? Thank you, Square. It's only like, what, one of the most highly requested remakes of all time? It's like, nah, we'll give it the Ultimate Naruto team. They can handle it. Oh, Square, though, if you want to really make me happy, though, could you let these guys Pixel Remaster Final Fantasy Mystic Quest? That would be pretty rad. Or better yet, how about you just give them... You know what, I wouldn't mind if Square said, hey, look, we got this game called Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. We don't want you to do a Pixel Remaster on it, but we're going to give this game to you guys to make your interpretation of Mystic Quest. That would be pretty rad. I would love to see the guys who did these Pixel Remasters do, like, an original game out of Mystic Quest. Or something like... Or, you know what, original... Let them make an original Final Fantasy game altogether. I'd be up for that. I would see what they would like to do. Look, Square, you don't even have to pay me for these ideas. I'm giving you free money. Like, they got this engine for the Pixel Remaster games. Just let them make a Final Fantasy game of their own. And you can be funny with it and call it Final Fantasy 17. I would be up for that laugh. And it'd be even funnier if 17 came out before 16. That would be even really, really funny. But no, seriously, put Pixel Remaster on Switch. And other consoles. Ooh, excuse me. I'm gonna be playing this for another 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna be going over to the RPG list and fixing that up. But yeah, this will be pretty much it for the Final Fantasy IV streams. It's not gonna, I mean, it might come up from time to time, but it's strictly gonna be just me grinding for, stuff. And there'll be, like, shorter streams, but that's only if it ever pops up again. But yeah, Final Fantasy IV was a fantastic time. Definitely top 5 Final Fantasies for sure. I already got emotional and all that during the credits, so we don't need to do that again. But I will say, happy 30th anniversary to Final Fantasy IV. Is it exactly 30 years old, or is it a little past that? Let me see. Oh yeah, it's past 30 years at this point. Okay, so Final Fantasy IV came out July 19th, 1991. So yeah, it's a little over a year, or little over 30 years at this point. But still, happy 30th anniversary of Final Fantasy IV. Which is kind of funny if you think about it, because this game, Final Fantasy IV, is as old as the Super Robot Wars franchise, which is pretty funny. Come on, just give me a Goblin drop. As a big send-off, just give me one Goblin drop. I mean, I only need one, but, you know, just you know, come on. Throw me a bone. Throw me a Phoenix sound. Sword rat. No! Leave me alone! I just want some goblins. Oh yeah, Kame released a new stage for a tournament fight, or TMNT Cross Justice League. That's pretty cool. He said he only has about 2 more months of development with that game. So that's pretty cool. I'm proud of him. I'm glad he that game has came out the way it has. That it actually has a tournament scene and whatnot. I'm just looking on Twitter. I'm just seeing what stuff has been popping up here. Oh yeah, I did do a summon on this guy RPG before hopping on here. You can now summon for Marjorie and Zed. And I just did a quick summon to see if I can get another Zed or one of her, but nah, no dice. Just as he counters a 1. Just give me a decent chance of getting an item drop. I don't think explained how that worked in this particular session, but in Final Fantasy IV, if Pixel Remaster didn't change it, you have a 5% chance of an enemy dropping an item. After that chance, then you have the list of items that monster can drop, and those are based on percentages. They said they increased the summon, enemy summon drop rate. Don't know the exact percentage, but if we were going based off of old 4, then the percentage, so you would have a 5% chance of getting an item, any item from a goblin. And then you only have a 3% chance of the item drop being the enemy summon goblin thing. So yeah, it's a lot of grinding. Oh yeah, happy 25th anniversary to Persona. Yeah, it's 25 years this year. Well, it's Persona specifically. Which is also a series of games that I'm going to be visiting at some point. More so Persona 1. I got the PSP version of Persona 1, and I gave it a shot one time before, but at that point I was like not too interested into it. But I'm legitimately looking forward to trying that game again. And if I really want to torture myself, I can play the PlayStation Classic version of Persona 1. Because I do have one of those. Dang it. I don't want to fight birds. When's the Atlas releasing the Pixel remasters of Persona 1 and 2? That'd be really nice. Apparently, they said they got some Persona announcements coming. I know that's a thing, so we'll see what happens with that. I wouldn't mind if they released a collection of Persona 1, 2, 2, and... Yeah, Persona 1, 2, and 2. I think that'd be a really neat little thing that they could do. More so because the PSP prices for Persona is going up and up. And apparently Persona 6 might be a thing? I don't know. We'll have to see how these announcements go. But yeah, Atlas/Sega, if you want some easy money, release a Persona 1, Persona 2, Persona 2 collection. Oh, I know we're also getting a Castlevania Advance collection at some point, so that's pretty cool. Oh, there's a new Smash Remix trailer coming out? At 4 p.m.? Okay. That's gonna be really interesting. 4 p.m. Eastern time. Smash Remix is a really fun N64 mod. Oh wait, is the trailer already out? Oh, I think it is already out. Okay. Professor Oak? What are you doing here? It's Smash Remix. Oh, is there a stage based off of Pokemon Snap? That's pretty cool. The fake out. Oh, hey, Mewtwo. Okay, so Mewtwo's gonna be in it. That's cool. Looks like it's based off of Pokemon Stadium model, which looks really good. I like how in the title of this video is like expansion pack required. Yeah, Mewtwo's looking pretty hype. Yep, there he is, Mewtwo. I love that they actually make the artwork of the additional characters look like the old Smash art. Or... New stages. Okay, let's see what the new stages are. That's pretty rad. Mario Land. Oh, no, this is based off of Game Boy games. Okay, that's pretty cool. Mario 64. Okay, classic. Sunshine, Donkey Kong Country, Yoshi. A lot of new stages. Kirby. Whatever that is. New features. Oh, what's the new features? Random music and all that? Yeah, that's pretty good. Slappers only. Wow, they added a lot of features here. Oh, they added song displays? That's really good. Oh, you can change shield colors? That's pretty cool. I can actually add delay, that's pretty cool. 12 frame delay, holy cow. They added a lot of new features. No, I don't want to be famous, thank you. I appreciate it though. Not really. That's what I get for getting distracted and looking at videos. Now go play! Thank you, Professor Oak. Uh-oh, what do we got here? Oh, it's just me again. Mewtwo beating up everybody on the roster. Hey, it's Marth. Nice. He looks really good in his 64. Holy cow. It's really good. It's really good. So we get Marth and Mewtwo. That's pretty awesome. Yep. Oh, we got a Fire Emblem stage too. That's nice. Yeah, and 64 Marth is looking pretty good. Sword Dance, as it looks really good. Ooh. Thank you for playing. Yeah, that's looking really good. Smash Remix is really fun. No floating eyeball, leave me alone. Let's see, anything else on Twitter? So I got about another 10 more minutes of this. That's all I'm seeing on Twitter at the moment. Thank you, JC. Thank you for coming out. Hope the rest of your day goes pretty well. If you're around later tonight, I'm going to be streaming later tonight as well, but I'm just not exactly sure what I'll be streaming. But thanks again. And thank you. Much appreciated. But yeah, I'm just going to be going through another 10 minutes or so of Final Fantasy 4, then I'm going to go switch it over to the RPG list, which I'm kind of looking forward to revising that. Oh, just something popped up on my Twitter. That's actually, we were talking about speedruns earlier. I actually never really looked at a Mystic Quest speedrun. That's interesting. So, unfortunately, it looks like we're not gonna get any enemy drops. We did get the bestiary failed out, which that's good. I'm glad we got the bestiary completed. Got the yellow dragon fairly quickly. Well, I got another 5 more minutes, though. Leagues. Alright, one more goblin encounter. Making sure I did have my controller plugged in for the Switch later on. And it is indeed. I did remember to do that. That was a goblin counter, wasn't it? Well, okay. Here's one more. Wouldn't it be funny if I got it at this last one? That would be really nice, actually. Please give it to me. Nope. Okay. Well, I'm gonna call it for Final Fantasy IV. Yeah, Final Fantasy IV. Still, I recommend go playing it. It's a fantastic time. But yeah, this is pretty much gonna be the last major stream of it, unless it gets randomly picked for another day. For, you know, just like a short little stream session or something. But we will say goodbye for Final Fantasy IV right now.